We are live once again, here to tell you the truth. Nothing but the truth. It's all we do here is tell the truth. And don't forget, if you like everything you hear, get to hit me up on the click the link in the description box, or you can hit me up on the Cash App. I'm known as Carcino on the Cash App. This is what's real right now to me. So we at it. You ready for it? Here we go. Now, we getting ready to, don't worry. We're just letting people get in here so we don't end up having to repeat ourselves in the live chat. Let's go, Bucks. Yeah, I got Bucks on the Bucks. Big Bucks on the Bucks. Yeah. The refs gonna have to work really hard tonight to screw this game up. Yes. Now, let's get to it, right? The NBA, the National Basketball Association, is declared as a sport. Or is it entertainment? A person like myself comes along. It's like throwing a monkey wrench in the program. I'm the monkey wrench. I'm the one that's revealing the tarp and showing you how the show works. They don't like that. It's bad for business. But it's also bad that I'm exploiting the fact that they're championing one person who basically is a fraud. And now everything has been exposed to the general public. So now we're like, wow, this is kind of crazy. Like, I never knew it was this bad, but it's actually very bad. The NBA has been protecting people such as, you know, LeBron and all the people that they put their, tie their will to that they've invented. LeBron is an invention of the NBA. They molded him, promoted him before he came to the league, once he got here. So the past 16 years, they have been on a roll. This year was the most games you ever seen on TNT and TBS and ESPN. You've never seen this much basketball because now they're kind of moving away from the paid cable companies and you have to buy the NBA package to get all the games. Now they're kind of moving away from that. But now they know LeBron can't get things done because you need LeBron James to win. If LeBron isn't winning, all of this doesn't matter. You can't keep telling people he's the best in the world and he's losing all the time. It's like an oxymoron. He's a moron, probably on oxy. We don't know. So yeah, oxymoron for the oxymoron. Very interesting. Now, with that being said, the NBA, no, the Golden State Warriors are a very good basketball team. And the only way to defeat them is to basically cheat them. So, to break up that chemistry, to break up that chemistry, LeBron is running the threat of being out of the NBA Finals for the first time in a very long time. Not just being out of the NBA Finals, but being out of contention, period. So you're facing a very serious situation. Okay? Now, LeBron James is 3 games out, but there's multiple teams ahead of him, and multiple teams would all have to lose in order for them to get that spot. That means the Minnesota Timberwolves would have to lose out. And they're very close to the Los Angeles Lakers, and so they're going to make a push for the playoffs. You have the Sacramento Kings, who are not there to take a dive. They want that spot. And they're playing very good basketball right now, so it's kind of hard to believe that they're just going to fall off the wagon. The Lakers would probably have to go 15-7, or in this drive that they're going to, they're going to have to dig up at least 15 wins in order to get into the playoffs. There's no way they can lose more than 7 games right now and be eligible for the playoffs. Now, here's the problem. They know right now it's not enough time to get the Lakers to the 7th spot. That's probably going to be damn near impossible right now to get them to the 7th spot. So the way they're looking at it now is like, can we just survive? Can we get him to survive? That's what we need right now. We need this to just last. Okay? Can we get him to the playoffs? It went from 7th spot to let's just survive. Let's try to, yeah, hit up the Cash App. There you go. Hit up that Cash App. Carcino for life on the thing. You'll find me there. Carcino or Carcino for life. I'm right there. Now, here's the situation. Now that they can't make the 7th spot, the NBA has decided that they're going to go in another direction. The NBA has decided we cannot let LeBron go out in the first round. We got to get LeBron in the 8th spot, have him play Denver, let LeBron beat Denver. So that'll be some milestone. He's 8, beat a number 1. LeBron was an 8, and they beat one of the team with the number 1 record in the Western Conference, and let Golden State be number 2, just so they have to mentally come back. They were number 2 last year. It didn't matter. Houston had the better record. They weren't the better team. Now, here's the thing. They think the Lakers would have a better chance against Denver than the Golden State Warriors. So what has happened to Golden State? What did Carcino do? Carcino went back and spent his morning watching the last 3 games of the Golden State Warriors. The last 3 games have been very strange. From the Miami Heat game to the game last night in Orlando. Those 2 games right there are very telling. Okay, it took Dwayne Wade to hit a shot to beat them, so I don't blame them for that. Golden State literally came all the way back. The league put them in such a bad predicament, slapping them with fouls from that Houston Rockets game, where you saw one of the most criminal games ever, when they just threw Kerr out, teed up everybody. That was just horrible, but there was a reason for that. Last night, Steph missed like 20 shots because mentally he was messed up because he couldn't get any calls. They couldn't get no calls last night. It was brutal. Completely brutal. And I'm just like, man, what is happening here? And when Golden State is thrown out of whack, it's kind of hard for them to bounce back. Then Kevin Durant wants to take a rest. Okay, play a lot of games. It's just strange to me. You're in a battle of who's going to be number one seed, and now you want to take a rest when you're in the midst of, you know, I don't know. It could be valid. I do believe that rest is valid. You're playing Orlando. Your team should be able to beat Orlando without Kevin Durant. Iggy's been a little messed up, banged up a little bit. But what is this about? Oh, let's move Golden State to the second spot so that we can move Denver up. Now, no matter how many games Denver win, no one's going to ever look at them as a number one seed. No one fears Denver. If LeBron was 8 and they're playing Denver, it's probably a handful of people will say Denver is going to beat the Lakers and LeBron. I don't believe that's possible. And the NBA knows it. The NBA is like, we need to make that lineup right now. Lakers can beat Denver. We got to get them in there together. Well, that's what they want. That's what they want to accomplish. That's the goal. So that's what they're looking at. Yeah, we know it is. That's why we went through this. The NBA is embarrassing. Exactly my point. Zero Dark 30 mode. What's that? A video game that he was probably playing? Coco, I told you what to do. If y'all not following me on Twitter, you're not hitting the send feedback and cussing them out, telling them, hey, I'm not getting my notifications here. You got to make sure you got your thing set where you can get all notifications. They better get the Knicks the number one pick. How you think the Knicks got Patrick Ewing? You think they were supposed to get Patrick Ewing? No. That Knicks draft that got Patrick Ewing was so corrupt. How do you think the Orlando Magic got Penny Hardaway? The expansion team, Orlando Magic, with Disney was getting with the NBA, had Shaquille O'Neal. Then they turn around and get Penny Hardaway. Are you kidding me? Orlando had the least chance, had one ball in there, and the one ball went all the way to the number one seed. And you said, well, the balls come up through the air. They don't know who's going to do what. Oh, yes, they do, sir. You know what they do with those balls? They take those balls, right, and they fill them up with a little bit of liquid. With a little bit of liquid in those air balls, they bounce, they go up, but not enough where the air can suck them up. So they stay a little low. And the ones they want to go, they put those balls and they put the least amount of air, make them real bouncy. So that when the air bubbles pop up, they basically jump right up. So the air pressure of those, keep them low. Sorry to expose this to you guys, but everything is corrupt. Everything is corrupt. If there's anything going on, it's something corrupt right behind it. So they want me to believe that the Lakers struggles and the Golden State Warriors just gonna decide to struggle with them. I ain't buying it. Don't you believe it? They need to keep the Van Gundys in there. Let the Van Gundy brothers do the telecast. Get Mark Jackson off the television, and I'm all for it. I don't want to hear him do another LeBron James basketball game. Please, no Laker games for Mark Jackson. Mama, there goes that man. I don't want to hear another mama, there goes that man out of him. I don't want to hear no more delusional LeBron James nut hugging. I don't need it. All he do. Well, LeBron James is the greatest player that has ever played the game. Look at him right there, accepting the challenge. He doesn't get the proper credit. They always notice about his offensive prowess and how no one passes like LeBron. Look at that, flawless. He gets the ball. He makes teammates better. Yes, he do. He get them the ball. It's their job to make the shot. What about when they get him the ball and he don't make the shot? There's a lot of pressure on the LeBron. The whole world's watching him. Nobody's watching these guys. They got no reason not to perform. Now he might miss a couple of shots because the pressure's on him. The whole defense is collapsed on him. It's one guy out there. It's the mental pressure. But 9 times out of 10, if he misses it, he makes up for it. Mama, there goes that man. So much more talent out there. I'll be like, stop telling me about this guy. Tell me about De'Ron Fox. Tell me about Buddy Hield. Tell me about Mitchell. I want to see these young guys balling. Tell me about them. Tell me why the Atlanta Hawks got a guy named Trey Young and how he been averaging 20 and 10 for over a month straight. And y'all ain't even giving him his proper shot. The man put up 35 back-to-back nights. Back to back. That's what I want to hear. Oh yeah, LeBron. Well, he plays 40 minutes a game. At his age, I don't know how he does it every night. Cause he ain't doing nothing but going waiting for them to come on offense. Well, he ain't gotta play 40 minutes a game. Well, he could sit down. No, he's gotta play 40. The other guys, they can't do it. Well, then what the hell are they doing in the NBA? If they cannot sustain. LeBron should be playing 31 minutes a game. 32 maybe. 40 minutes? It's taking you. I want to lead the NBA in minutes. Be like, no kidding. You just standing out there, ain't moving, ain't playing no defense, so it don't even matter if you being out there or not. I think he going to punch Tatum. It's- punch Tatum probably. That would be the first person he punched. Jason Tatum. Atlanta don't care about basketball. It's Georgia. It's Atlanta. They only care about them if they win it. Other than that, there's plenty things to do in Atlanta. They ain't got time for that. They getting ready to go out to the club. You tell somebody in Atlanta, they say, "Man, I got these Atlanta Hawk tickets." It's about who they playing. If you tell somebody, "Man, I got Golden State Warrior tickets," they be like, "Man, can I go?" They don't even say who they playing. I know. They talk about Luca all the time, though. Luca get all the shine. Luca bad boy. But the NBA don't miss an opportunity to crown him, do they? I know. Knox would be better if he got a good coach, which he does, but they need to run a good system and work on with Kevin Knox. I think he'll be all right. I don't think Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas would be at odds at all. Scottie Pippen, the one he don't like. Michael Jordan was just a competitive thing, but they both respected each other. It was more competitive than anything, but he knew Isaiah Thomas was the truth. Trey Young should get Rookie of the Year over Luca. Right now, if he continues this pace, I think he would. Luca kind of tapered off. Like he early on, he was doing great. You know, he was putting up some 30 nights, getting some assists a little bit, and now he's become just more of a scorer and a facilitator at times, but it hasn't really translated into a lot of points. He missed a lot of shots. He take a lot of like shots you wouldn't think a human being would take. And he's right at about like 20 points, like average. So I think it'll change once Dirk's out of there and retired, and everything will start to slow down and change and get it to his speed. Luka been balling also. Yeah, he a bad boy. But the NBA want to move the Warriors to second place and leave Denver at the one spot, and then the Lakers come in and get the eighth spot. Nobody's buying that the Lakers ain't gonna make the playoffs. Nobody's buying that. I'm hoping they don't make it. I'm exhausted. Winning too much money every day, man. It just takes a toll out of you. LeBron is very disrespectful. He's arrogant. He's callous. and he just gives this fake facade that, oh, I'm just such a nice guy. No, he's not. Not at all, Mortimer. Well, Lonzo is a defender. He knows he's not a real threat to score offensively. Sometimes the three ball is going for him. Like he got the three ball working real good, but then other nights he don't. The three ball is not working. The three ball is not even, important. And that's where the problems come in with Lonzo. Am I down on Lonzo Ball? Lonzo Ball will always be a 8 to 11 point scorer. He'll have that game where he had 20 some points just because he didn't hit a couple of jump shots. But the overall statistic, he'll be averaging 11 points, couple rebounds and assists. That's it. But he's probably one of the better defenders on the Los Angeles Lakers because being at UCLA, he was coached how to play defense first, offense second. Plus, he's instinctive to the ball. He uses his quickness to get to spots and move his hands and gets his hand on the ball and start moving. Now, his confidence level grew once the Lakers didn't trade him at the trade deadline date. No pun intended. Chasers. The Blazers are on fire right now. He thinking about rapping with 2 Chainz. That's what he been thinking about doing the whole losing streak. I want to drop an album and show people I can rap. Dude, we've heard you rap. You sound like two cats screwing each other. And no business with a microphone in your hand. Yo, I'm the greatest player alive. Did you know I'm the greatest rapper alive too? Yo, over here with 2 Chainz. Yeah, we do our thing. 1, 2. I got a Ferrari. Tristan Thompson, sorry. I mean, did someone tell him he's a lame? Just because you bouncing around on stage with doggone Drake, don't mean you supposed to be in his world and doing his job. Man, I love the way them fans be screaming for y'all on stage. They're gonna be screaming for me like that. Watch, I'm gonna come out there. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, I'm like the hip hop world gonna be looking at LeBron. Yo, I got a short. It's orange, just like the fruit orange. Haha. Yeah, the only color it's got named after the fruit too. That got the same thing too. My freestyle, haha, it's like my beard. It's thick and black, haha, just like my raps. Haha, it's like a fact. Yo, peace out to my homies over in the A Town. Peace to my guys over here. Bi, yo, my man Bi and my man Cools. That's what we do. We don't lose. Yeah. Now, look, they told Lonzo Cal Kuzma couldn't do the battle records against each other, but here come it was a distraction to be doing those records. Here come LeBron James drops an album. Well, LeBron's won before. He ain't won in LA, so what the hell he dropping a rap album for? Bum. You could write orange with syringe. Orange with orange. You can't rap orange. Yep. Oranges. Peach player plum, syringes. Yeah. Yep, that's what he did. Knocked the doors off the hinges, syringes, peach pears, plums, oranges. Baby, here I come, I'm inches. Man, yeah, that's when he was Eminem. Now I don't know what the hell he is. Now I can't understand what he's saying. Tell you the truth, I don't even be listening to what they saying half of the time. I just be putting the words in there because I don't even know what they talking about. The sun is down, night is cold. Everybody let me know winter's here. I didn't know this scene before. I didn't seen it all before. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotta go in the circle, whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the boys about to say they want the truth. Y'all know something about somebody gotta go and get some juice. I think the door is open. I'm getting loose. I got about that. I need the proof. Someone said it's too deep. Someone said jump out, boys, up there. They now they on the roof. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's the lyrics or what. Cal Lowry, he look like my brother. He play like my brother too. He play just like Pooh. Oh, he said I won't like Playboy Cardi then. I mean Playboy Cardi B. All I know about Playboy Cardi is he did a song with Nicki Minaj and it went nowhere. Yep, you name a song. I don't know. You must have really liked that Bill Cosby joke. Young Iverson keep coming back. Lonely as a bug. Siakam. Oh man, that should have been a foul. Siakam broke somebody's ankle. Dame Lillard. He's another choke artist. And the playoffs come, he gonna choke, 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 choke. Choke it, choke, 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 choke. Where my chokes? Where my chokes at? Playboy Cardi, Magnolia. Magnolia. No, LeBron has got to understand something. And it's very simple. You're a player like everybody else. Okay? Period. He has over exceeded that. His ego has pushed him to do and break everything. He's trying to force another team to get rid of a player who's under contract. He's signed. Talking about some, well, if he want to go, he should be able to go. No, it don't work that way. That's why they got, I'm like, dog, he's not a free agent. That's why they added free agency in the contract. So you just say anytime the player don't want to be there, it's up to the other team to trade him where he wants to go. Who the hell? LeBron is finna cause a major, major, major strike in the NBA. It's coming, and it's gonna be all because of him. Man, my brother looks just like him. Yep. Of course, he's super smart. He's the greatest basketball player in the history of the game. In the history of the game, there has never been a player greater than Isaiah Lloyd Thomas III. Understand that. In what world was you talking about? The East is more watchable than the West. Well, James Harden put up 58 and 10 assists. Well, defensive tackle David Irvin is gone for drugs. Dallas Cowboys love them some drug addicts, don't they? Let me go check and see if I got people I need to be thanking right now. Hold on. Remember when I did my last live? Who was here? And what did I tell you? It was more to the story. And I told you it was more to the story that was going on with Kylie. And anybody remember that? DMX is in a video with the Catch Me Outside girl. Oh wow. That's right. Coco, remember? Well, it's coming right after this video. It is coming. I'm just deciding, should I do it live or should I wait? DMX gonna be there. It's gonna be hilarious. A video with him and the Catch Me Outside girl. That's crazy. Bruh Man and Fonzie. Then it was KC Mac and O Sharp. They've been holding it down on the Streamlab. Streamlab is, you just click the link in the description box and you can leave a donation there. Or you could go to Streamlab, whichever one is easier for you to do. That would be best, in those scenarios. Now, right, can you imagine him on the set? X probably didn't know what the heck was going on. Yo, I'm in here. Yo, what? Catch me outside, girl. Okay. I'm out here with the Catch Me Outside girl. Yo, we inside. If she's the Catch Me Outside girl, why we inside? What? Okay. Okay, listen, I'm here. What do I do? Where am I standing? What? No, I mean, what? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, dog. No. I just got out. I need bottled water. No, bottled water. Can I have it in the video? Oh no, I'm gonna have it for the video. No, I got to. You will not take this from me, baby. No way. Boomer. Man, y'all got me real anxious to see that video. Somebody said it's the somebody did one 2 years ago, party up video. What is it called? I see one with Kodak Black called Bestie. It's new. It just came out. And why I can't find it? YouTube, you slipping. They said I was a DMX clone. They said DMX clone was in the video. That might just be the video, the one that got Kodak Black on it. Let me just hit this up and see what it is. With this mask doing this dance, dancing around with a sledgehammer, that ain't no X. That can't be. Oh God, that is X. Oh man, X. Oh my God. Now they saying it's DMX clone. Nah, that was X. I got big money on the game tonight. Big man, you ready to make some big bucks?